underway. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Mohamed Salah. And it's mainly because of his frightening pace. He's a huge threat when he's running at defenders, but he's also proved in recent times that he's a top-class finisher. Opposition, great chance!
Oh, surely that deserved better.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Danger here. And he shoots! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Fabian Ruiz brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Moved on forwards. Well played. Snuffed out the danger. What's Ruiz? Delicate chip through. Great position here. Now can he find a finish? Williams. Plenty waiting in the middle. It's a mighty effort. It's anyone's ball now. Mohamed Salah getting this one clear. Nico Williams. Oh, good spread. Just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's onto it in a flash. Lenormand, good-looking ball. It's Fabian Ruiz. Chance to play it in. Toss from Fabian Ruiz. Trezeguet. Marmouche. Trezeguet. There's a probing ball. Well timed. Excellent interception. Fabian Ruiz. Pedri. Nico Williams. Played out to the right. Yamal tries a deft little ball. They couldn't read. And Subimendi. Pedri, that's a climbs up big! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Egypt, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Really well manoeuvred. Ronaldo does really well to win the ball there. Fabian Ruiz. Pedri. It's really well cleared. And it's Subimendi. Here's Pedri. Showing good feet. Hit into the middle. A well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Crossed it again. Oh, what a climb! Hits it again, but still no joy.
Spain really can do themselves a massive favour by making good use of this spell now.
Forwards. Nico Williams. Pedri. Subimendi. Fabian Ruiz. Now what's he got in mind? That is good strength. Ronaldo. And Here's Yamal. And again. Oh, Spain! And it's Spain who take the lead. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor rule to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
Make the perfect start. They are already ahead. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. That has been cut short. Mohamed Salah. And it's played forward. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Nicely intercepted. You can run onto that. Cleared without complication. Nico Williams. Yamal. Lovely bit of skill. Extravagant effort! That was extravagant by any standard.
Ferran Torres quickly realised that was his only option. It's very fast thinking.
He is just caressing the ball. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Nico Williams. Out Yamal. Ferran Torres. Played into the middle. That has been knocked clear. Lofted upfield. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Pedro Porro. It's a lovely neat pass. Quality ball. It's a looking ball that. Pressing's intense and it's paid off. Pedro Porro, forwards and with intent. That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Mohamed Salah, out to the right. And here's Mohamed Salah. Fabian Ruiz wins the duel this time. Zubimendi shifted upfield. Now it's Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres hit out towards the right wing. Fabian Ruiz plays it in. Yamal knocks it out wide. Time to deliver. Oh, smashing header! He's heaved it away. That is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Another chance from a corner. Clears it away. Another corner. Any better luck this time round?
to use the space out in the flanks here.
With a view to what exactly, Jim?
Well, it can encourage the full-backs to get involved and increase their chances of more service into the box.
Pedri, Nico Williams, now it's Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And here's Mohamed Salah. Proves too strong. There's great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Pedri. Ooh, can he get onto this? Fabian Ruiz. He slings it in. He's had a shot! Well, it was a decent attempt in the end.
Egypt, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Up he goes! Harmlessly behind.
Squeezed the play and gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Yamal. Pedri looks to the other side. Aim forwards.
Spain have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Ferran Torres looks to get on the end of this. Trezeguet. And it's played forward. Normal. Spain making the ideal start. It is something to build on.
It's been a super start. They've made their intentions clear and they've backed them up. Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Climbs up big! Moved on forwards. It's Toro. Pedri. Williams, back it goes. Oh, good spread. Fabian Ruiz. You can get that clear. Mohamed Salah forwards and with intent. And it's played forward. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Salah. And here's Marmoush. And Marmoush! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Marmoush actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Now it's Yamal. It's really well manoeuvred. He cuts out the supply. Marmoush. Real chance! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It's very good running. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
to it in a flash. Marmouche. Raya claims comfortably. Nico Williams. Very nicely done. Mohamed Salah. Over to the left. Defending of the desperate variety. Foot in. He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. He has shown him a yellow card. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. And it's Salah. Mohamed Salah. Spain leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Aim forwards. Gets it away. Swings it across. Pedro Porro gets rid without sophistication. Ferran Torres chasing after it. Pedri is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Pedri. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. It's a throw in. Moved on forwards. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Lenormand shifted upfield. Ronaldo played crossfield, changing the point of attack. Zubimendi. Here's Pedri. Nico Williams. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And it's played forward. Tries to get it clear. Yamal, who does have an assist to his name. And here's Nico Williams. And here's Yamal. That's been drilled forward. Trezeguet. And here's Marmouche. Mohamed Salah made out to the left flank. That's going to be a goal kick. And here's Nico Williams. And it's Ruiz. Oh, Red, nice interception. It's run loose here. Cross from Fabian Ruiz. Grimaldo gets across to intercept that. Fabian Ruiz charging forward, the ball at his feet. And here's Ferran Torres out to the right. Can he deliver? Fabian Ruiz, a mighty effort! Oh, taken with style. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Spain are doing very nicely, thank you.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Ferran Torres is onto it in a flash. Fabian Ruiz. He's in, surely! And a chance! Relentless! Just relentless! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Spain have hit a quick-fire double here. Now that's well seen too.
Marmoush really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Petri. Subimendi. Yamal. Spread out to the left. Nico Williams tries a cross. He's going to be disappointed with that. Pedro Porro. Pedro Porro forwards and with intent. Up towards the front line. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. The normal. Ferran Torres. Now he's off and running. Pedro Porro gets over and intercepts. Deftly away. And here's Petri. Oh, that's nice. Nico Williams. Petri. Lovely feet. Petri crosses. Gets good distance on it. Pedro Porro. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's played forward. Calmly anticipates. Oh, this looks sharp. Ooh, can he get onto this? Fabian Ruiz. Yamal. And here's Ferran Torres. Nico Williams. Now it's Petri. And here's Ferran Torres. And here's Petri. Danger averted for now. Ball is over the line. And it's Subimendi. Subimendi. Fabian Ruiz. Cross from Fabian Ruiz. Not pretty, but it gets the... Oh, very chance! They've done it! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. Oh, very neat and tidy.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Spain are having a ball here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Pedri. And he goes cross-field. Fabian Ruiz. Ferran Torres. He's free, he has got space. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal. And it had to be.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Aim forwards. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Ah, such a clever touch. And it's Salah. Played out to the right. Cross goes in there. And the shot! And he steered it beyond the post. Fabian Ruiz chooses to go cross-field. Quick ball upfield. Salah. Mohamed Salah chips it through. And he's there to get it away. Trezeguet, and the shot! Well, he's kept it out, that's a great save.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Pinged towards the front line. Fabian Ruiz. Zubimendi shifted upfield. Oh, can he get onto this? Just beyond his reach. Pedro Porro, gently done. Cuts out the pass. Has a look and plays it forward. Martinez makes the interception. Moved on forwards. Oh, Red, nice interception. And it's played forward. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Zubimendi. Played towards the other side. Yamal. Fabian Ruiz. That is lovely. Grimaldo. Yamal. Marmouche. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Aim forwards. Pedro Porro. And it's Ruiz. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Great defending, strong and determined. Pedro Porro. It's really well manoeuvred. Trezeguet. That's been drilled forward. That has been cut short. Lenormand, nicely aimed pass. Long ball looking to counter. Throw it. Zubimendi. Moved on forwards. Nice interception, well timed. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Martinez clears it away. Aim forwards. Can he finish? It's there! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Marmoush demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Egypt playing for pride here. The match surely beyond them. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Fabian Ruiz played over towards the opposite flank. Nico Williams. And here's Pedri. Nice control. And here's Pedri. Cleared away. And here's Pedri. Zubimendi. Out to the left it goes. Yamal. Trezeguet. Oh, there's a probing ball. Pedri cuts out the pass. Looks to the other side. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And it's Pedri. And that's a good ball. It's a clearance, but not much of one. Nico Williams. They're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. And it's played forward. Lenormand can get it clear. Ferran Torres. Moved on forwards. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. That's really well manoeuvred. And that has been cleared. Clearly not happy with that. Nico Williams. Grimaldo. And it's Ruiz. Oh, lovely feeding, is such a good mover. Looking for a decent ball in. And that has been clubbed away. Moved on forwards. And it's hoisted clear. Yamal. Oh, great chance. Oh, look at the space here. Defending of the desperate variety. Now, who's going to be first to this? There are a few waiting for it. And the pass is intercepted. Pedro Porro, good-looking ball. And it's played forward. Not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the task, Peter, did he?
And here's Pedri. Nico Williams. And here's Ferran Torres. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. It's a lovely, neat pass. Aim forwards. Nice physical challenge. Yamal did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Fabian Ruiz. Yamal, that's a delicate pass. Zubimendi. Nico Williams. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Yamal. And here's Ferran Torres. Out to the right. And here's Yamal. Yamal played out towards the right wing. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Clears it away. Is onto it in a flash. Oh, nicely intercepted. Quality ball. That pass has been well intercepted. Lenormand gently done. That's really well manoeuvred. Moved on forwards. It's a little off target. And it's played forward, and he thumps it clear. Pedri gets over and intercepts. And it's Grimaldo. Driven forward, Lenormand cuts it out. Up towards the front line, and he cuts out the supply. Oh, this looks sharp. Now that's well seen too. Nico Williams. Whistle's gone, that's foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Mohamed Salah can get it clear. Lenormand shifted upfield. It's really well cleared. Trezeguet. Oh, that's well done, really robust. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Pedri calmly anticipates. Zubimendi played out to the left flank. And here's Pedri. And it's Zubimendi. Grimaldo. And here's Ferran Torres. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Martinez, nicely aimed pass. Has a look and plays it forward. Succumbs to the pressure. Yamal. Played towards the front line. So who's he picking out? Oh, smashing header! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Fabian Ruiz, lobbed in behind, and that has been cleared. Defending of the desperate variety. Pedri with the big chance! And that is doing no harm.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick a spot as well.
Trezeguet. Mohamed Salah. And here's Marmoush. That's surely a foul, free kick. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. That's been drilled forward. Well timed, excellent interception. Ferran Torres, now he's off and running. Now it's Ferran Torres. Oh, sweet feet. It's gone for a throw-in. There's a probing ball. And it's Salah. Some good work on the right flank here. Over to the left. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Aim forwards. He's well positioned. Tries a shot! No mistake! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! That was a given. It always was.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
And now he has two. So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? And he cuts out the supply. That's a lovely, neat pass. Martinez, gently done. And that's a throw. Fabian Ruiz. Nico Williams. And here's Ferran Torres! And that's caused a worry or two.
Ferran Torres is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Yamal. And here's Ferran Torres. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Well read, nice interception. Moved on forwards. And it's Pedri. Zubimendi, oh, good spread. Grimaldo. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Mamouche. Williams. Zubimendi. And here's a real chance! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Spain really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Aim forwards. Lenormand makes the interception. Quality ball. Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres! Oh, a very decent attempt. That has been cut short. And it's Ruiz. Yamal does really well to win the ball there. Decent progress down the left. Now it's Trezeguet. Lenormand attempts a clearance. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. That's going to go a long way. And it's played forward. Fabian Ruiz wins the duel this time. Clipped into space. Clears it away. And that'll be the final action of the first half.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far, haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and 2 between them at half-time. So we're just settling back into this second half. Oh, what a climb! Didn't quite get enough on that.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Mohamed Salah cuts out the pass. Trezeguet. Oh, nice touch. Looking for a decent ball in. Mohamed Salah. That's tidy. Tries to cross. And shoots! Oh, that is very close.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Ferran Torres. Trezeguet. Grimaldo. The normal. And it's Pedri. Muscular approach does pay off here. Trezeguet. Driven forward. Martinez, forwards and with intent. And back to the keeper they go. That's really well manoeuvred. Well timed, excellent interception. Trezeguet. Grimaldo. Pedri. Oh, nicely intercepted. Trezeguet. Fabian Ruiz concedes a free kick for that. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. And the finish!
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Nico Williams. Vicious ball here. Ferran Torres. There are a few waiting for it. And he whips it across. Expertly cut out. Really nicely done. Trezeguet. Mohamed Salah. Aim forwards, calmly anticipates. Yamal, the normal, moved on forwards. Trezeguet, Marmoush, Trezeguet. And he's on a charge. That's good play. Strong running down that left flank. No, he's overshot the green. That is a little undercooked.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Ferran Torres, now he's off and running. Trezeguet. Defending of the desperate variety. Fabian Ruiz. Pedro Porro, gently done. And claimed it back swiftly. He's found a way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Tries a measured ball. That has been knocked clear. It's a mighty effort! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Keeper's got good distance on that. Mohamed Salah. And it's played forward. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Moved on forwards. And here's Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah. Oh, great header! It's a goal! And the second half is off to a flyer. Spectacular header. He really flung himself at that.
He had a decision to make and he got it bang on. You can't beat a diving header.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
We have got ourselves a game here.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
That's a good run he's making there. Cleared without complication and reclaimed it in a trice. That's a nicely weighted pass. And it's hoisted clear. Zubimendi. Forward it goes. Nico Williams. Now it's Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres played through into space. Oh, that's neat. Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
It was hopeful, to say the least. You need more men inside the box, more movement, otherwise it's pretty much a waste. Marmoush really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Mohamed Salah played into space. It's a good-looking delivery. Pedro Porro, early ball out from the back. Up towards the front line. Lenormand gently done. Fabian Ruiz. Grimaldo. Nico Williams. Ferran Torres. Pedri. And he's got his cross in. Mohamed Salah gets rid without sophistication. Has a look and plays it forward. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, easy pickings there. Martinez, forwards and with intent. Zubimendi. Lenormand. Yamal. Now that's well seen too. It's an inviting looking ball, that. That's really well manoeuvred. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Proves too strong. Spain have a free kick. Nico Williams. Out towards the flank. Tries to get it clear. Spread out to the left. Aim forwards. Pedro Porro. Pedro Porro shifted upfield. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Ball comes in. Defending of the desperate variety. Here comes another cross. That has been knocked clear. Nico Williams. That's very neat. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, the lethargy in their play isn't a great look, and it was very evident on that occasion.
Aim forwards. He is onto it in a flash. And it's Salah. Oh, sweet feet. Moved on forwards. Martinez tries to clear. Nico Williams. And he's picked out the run. Now it's Ferran Torres. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. That's a booking, always looked it. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. And the keeper beats it away. Defending of the desperate variety. And it's played forward. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. The normal. Now it's Williams. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And here's Pedri. Nico Williams. Does really well to win the ball there. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Yamal. And he goes cross-field. Pedri. Oh, that's nice. Now it's Williams. Ferran Torres. Dealt with nicely by the defence. That's really well manoeuvred. The pass has gone astray. Pedro Porro, forwards and with intent. Aim forwards. Martinez cuts it out. Zubimendi. Pedro Porro, gently done. Driven forward. Martinez, nicely aimed pass. Moved on forwards. Tries to get it clear. Zubimendi.
That's really good energy being shown by some of those forwards out there, keeping that defence honest.
Quite, you got it.
Yeah, it's pretty sapping, especially at this stage, Peter, but they need to be quick with the press here.
Lenormand gets across to intercept that, and it's played forward. And it's Pedri. Pedri. And he has been fouled there. He's gone direct. How's that for a goal? A finish right from the top draw. Oh, that is a bit special. Two up and into a position of real strength.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Out to the right. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. And he's there to clear it. Trezeguet. Chance, surely! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And it's Pedri. Nico Williams. Zubimendi. Nico Williams. Grimaldo. Nico Williams. And here's Ferran Torres. Yamal has given away a free kick. Aim forwards. It's an inviting looking ball, that. That's really well manoeuvred. Brilliantly cut out. And that has been clubbed away. Moved on forwards. Here comes the corner. Really well manoeuvred. Nico Williams. Pedro Porro. Oh, this looks sharp. Now that's well seen too. Oh, there's a probing ball. And it's played into the... Gets his head on it! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Nico Williams. And here's Pedri. And here's Ferran Torres. Play towards the front line. And it's played forward. Egypt have got it back and they'll have another go. Trezeguet. Up he goes! No, he's got that completely wrong.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Trezeguet. Oh, smashing header! Another fruitless header.
Egypt really need to convert one of these chances now. This service is good, but the finishing is pretty wasteful.
Ferran Torres. And here's Nico Williams. Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Interception. His positioning was spot on. Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah gently done. Lenormand forwards and with intent. Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres. Head out towards the right wing. Fabian Ruiz. And playing cross-field, changing the point of attack. Can he deliver? Aimed in towards the centre. That's an excellent interception. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Pedro Porro gets over and intercepts. Martinez. Ferran Torres is onto it in a flash. And that could set him on his way. He could be in here. Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Chance for a shot! It's a fancy looking ball, that. Marmouche. It's out for a goal kick.
Ferran Torres really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Nico Williams. Ferran Torres. Out to the left it goes. Pedri crosses. And it's hoisted clear. Can he spark a counter here? Mohamed Salah. Oh, that's a clever looking ball. Nico Williams. Pedro Porro. Pedro Porro shifted upfield. Deftly away. Nico Williams finds himself offside. Egypt have reclaimed it. Over to the left. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Danger averted for now. Fabian Ruiz has got himself a free kick. Oh, that's neat. And it's Salah. It's Salah! Just off target. The
Mohamed Salah has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Steps in, and that's the end of that.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinned.
Marmoush! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
That'll be a throw-in. Dinks one through. And that has been cleared. It'll be a throw-in. So who's he picking out? That is a brilliant interception. Lovely, now then. Trezeguet. Ferran Torres. Yamal. Zubimendi, aim forwards. Pedri. Pedro Porro does have his name on the score sheet, of course.
Ferran Torres really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Mohamed Salah. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Out for a throw. Pedri. Succumbs to the pressure. And it's played forward. Nico Williams played out to the left flank. Nico Williams. And here's Ferran Torres. Trezeguet. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That's really well manoeuvred. Calmly anticipates. Ferran Torres. Fabian Ruiz. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's shifting through the gears here. Climbs up big. He scores! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes.
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Spain blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Oh, can he get onto this? Well timed, excellent interception. Nico Williams. Zubimendi. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Clears it away. Here's Yamal.
Lamine Yamal really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Wins the duel this time. Well read, nice interception. Marmouche. That's an imaginative pass. Now it's Trezeguet. Trezeguet was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Yamal. And here's Ferran Torres. Moved on forwards. Martinez cuts out the pass. Oh, nicely intercepted. He's onto it in a flash. Mohamed Salah. This is gone, that's a foul. Pedri. That's a lovely, neat pass. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Lofted upfield. Martinez tries to clear. Zubimendi. Nico Williams. Pedro Porro. That's really well manoeuvred. Pedro Porro shifted upfield. And it's played forward. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Trezeguet. Shot a goal! Goal! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, for me, you can't fault the keeper there. The effort went in at the widest possible point off the upright. Nothing he could do.
Egypt are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
So is this the start of a comeback? Played towards the other side, and it's Pedri. Wins the duel this time. Trezeguet. Aim forwards, and he cuts out the supply. Martinez, quality ball. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Ferran Torres! There's the shot! It's in!
Spain, the danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
How many? Just how many? Starting to look like a done deal now. Oh, can he get onto this? That has been cut short. That's been drilled forward. Yamal. Fabian Ruiz. Yamal. Mohamed Salah. That's really well manoeuvred. Lenormand cuts out the pass. Quality ball. Tries to get it clear. And it's Pedri. Pedri played into space. And he's there to clear it. Aim forwards. Trezeguet. Moved on forwards. And it's played forward. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Calmly anticipates. Played back to the goalkeeper. Raya, long ball by the goalkeeper. Moved on forwards. Trezeguet. Mohamed Salah. Great defending, strong and determined. Lenormand has played it long. Driven forward. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Fabian Ruiz. Yamal. Nico Williams. Nicely intercepted. Oh, this looks sharp. Lenormand. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Gets it away. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Pedro Porro, aim forwards. That's really well manoeuvred. Mohamed Salah demonstrating his defensive quality there. Oh, it's come loose. Fabian Ruiz did well to emerge with the ball. And Marmouche! He's kept it out just.
Oh, such good technique as well. That was exquisite. It's a real shame he couldn't find the finish after that.
Oh, smashing header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Well, just too much pressure on him in the entrance of it.
Nico Williams. Aim forwards. That has been knocked clear. Trezeguet. And it's hoisted clear. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Now it's Mohamed Salah. That's really well manoeuvred. Now that's well seen too. Moved on forwards. That's a throw. And it's played forward. Short changes him with that pass. That's really well manoeuvred. Played out to the right. Ferran Torres is onto it in a flash. And they've got rid. Zubimendi. Yamal, gently done. A heavy challenge. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Into the last 5 minutes. Pedro Porro shifted upfield. Trezeguet. And here's Marmouche. Lenormand has a look and plays it forward. Fabian Ruiz. And here's Ferran Torres. Does really well to win the ball there. There's great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well read, nice interception. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Oh, it's come loose. Mohamed Salah. Played out wide. A chance to play it in. Mohamed shoots! Pedro Porro gets it away. Oh, it's played into the... Up he goes! Sticks it away! And they are right back within touch! That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Egypt give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And it's Salah. Marmouche. Fabian Ruiz. Pedri. Aim forwards. And it cuts out the supply. Moved on forwards. Yamal. Lenormand. Pedro Porro, gently done. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Aim forwards. Nico Williams wins the duel this time. Pedro Porro. Lenormand. Yamal. Here's Ferran Torres. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Lenormand goes forward. That's the throw. Up towards the front line. Fabian Ruiz. Pedri. Grimaldo. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. And it's played forward. There won't be another chance after this one. Time is desperately short now, but it is a corner. Lenormand getting this one clear. Out towards the flank. Trezeguet. Over to the left. Nice control. Well timed, excellent interception. Zubimendi. 4 extra minutes added on. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well read, nice interception. Raya sends that a long way. Grimaldo. Fabian Ruiz. Lenormand. That's really well manoeuvred. Williams. Spread out to the left. Pedri. And the ball's come loose here. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. And it's played forward. Nico Williams. Fabian Ruiz. Moved on forwards. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Pedro Porro. That's really well manoeuvred. Calmly anticipates. Mohamed Salah. That's a lovely, neat pass. Out to the right. And here's Marmouche. Nico Williams. Lenormand. Good looking ball. They get a throw in. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Mohamed Salah. And here's Marmouche. Oh, he's in! Zubimendi. Pedri. Pedro Porro. Aim forwards. Cuts out the pass. And it's gone back to the keeper. And it's played forward. Pedro Porro, forwards and with intent. Oh, there's a probing ball. Moved on forwards. Now that's well seen too. Pedro Porro. Ferran Torres. Now he's off and running. Martinez gets over and intercepts. No, it's come to nothing. That's really well manoeuvred. He's in plenty of space here. Mohamed Salah. And the keeper has it. And that will be the final act. Spain can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally, all round the better side. It turned into a very, very smooth ride. So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
I think that early goal feature pretty much decided everything. It dictated an awful lot of how the game was going to unfold, and in the end we weren't left with any surprises. It worked out as we thought it might.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.